Fear. One of our most primal emotions, yet it doesn't have to control you. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism provides powerful insights on facing fear that can transform your life. In this video, you will learn 5 ways that Stoics conquer fear. For Stoics, fear does not actually arise from external events themselves. Rather, fear stems from the judgments and perceptions we layer on top of those events. It originates from our assessments about events, not the facts of the events themselves. Stoics saw fear as a judgment in our minds that something will result in harm or adversity. But the world is intrinsically neutral. It is our interpretations that bring in fear. The same situation can evoke completely different emotional reactions in different people based on their judgments about it. So a key principle the Stoics understood is that fear lives primarily in our minds, not in external realities. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, it is not events themselves that disturb people, but their judgments about those events. This means that to overcome fear, Stoics work to identify, challenge, and shift the inner judgments that provoke unnecessary fear and anxiety. They seek to distinguish fact from interpretation. This helps dismantle the thought patterns that breed fear, allowing us to face the world with more level-headedness and equanimity. Recognizing that fear originates from our perceptions, not externals, empowers us to change our relationship with fear. We can take back control over our mind and master fear rather than being mastered by it. Fate may govern external events, but we always control our judgments and reactions. This is where our true power lies, in choosing how we respond. The Stoics recognized that in life, many things are outside of our control. We can't control when misfortunes happen to us. We can't control what other people do. We can't control the hand we are dealt. But what we can control is how we judge and react to the situations we face. We have a choice in every moment, to respond with panic and despair or with courage and resilience. Even when events seem frightening or negative, we still get to decide what meaning to give them and how to meet them. Will we cower in fear or stand strong? The choice is ours. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. And it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now." Stoics work to cultivate this inner control even in the face of outer turmoil. Externals cannot make us afraid without our consent. Our power thus lies in mastering our inner domain. This gives us incredible freedom. We can be fearless in a fearful world. When we take responsibility for our reactions, we take back power over our lives. When afraid, our minds often jump to exaggerated worst-case scenarios, a tendency known as catastrophizing. The Stoics warn against this. Don't allow your mind to spiral into extreme what-if thinking that amplifies fear and panic. Instead, stick objectively to the facts of the situation. View things plainly, without overlaying dire interpretations. Ask yourself, realistically, how likely is the worst-case outcome? Keep your mind anchored in reason. Avoid magnifying or embellishing risks. Counter fearful impressions with rational perspective. This stops fear from ballooning out of proportion. Focus on what you can control. When afraid, direct your energy solely to what is within your power. Don't waste mental energy on what you can't control. Shift your focus to responding skillfully to the situation based on your abilities. Devote yourself fully to wise action, and serenity will follow. Let go of desired outcomes that are not up to you. Place your attention only where you have agency. This shrinking of your worry relieves fear. Make sure fearful impressions don't dominate your thinking. Counterbalance them with reason and perspective. Our minds are constantly receiving impressions about events. Don't let the fearful ones control your outlook. Actively manage your impressions. Match any one negative impression with two positive or neutral ones. This prevents fear from skewing your mindset. Seek out broader context and meaning to dilute what seems frightening. Integrate experiences into your worldview with flexibility. With skill, you can shape your impressions rather than just passively receive them. Mold your impressions wisely, and fear loses its grip. If you liked this video, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more similar content.